Welcome to Family Basics 101. I'm Dr. Bruce McClure, the local minister at the Prince George's Church of Christ, and we're located at 7800 Central Avenue in Landover, Maryland. Today, we will do a lesson that deals with prayers. Prayers everyone should pray. Today's prayer deals with a prayer for deliverance from evil. And I think you will agree with me. That is indeed a prayer that each and every person should joyously petition the Lord with. But let's first talk about what is evil. If we're going to pray to the Lord to deliver us from evil, I think we should have a good, clear definition of evil. This is by no means exhaustive, but I want you to think broader than just evil. Oh, that's an evil person. There are at least three different meanings of evil: poneros, kakos, and anomia. Three different words with three quite different meanings. Poneros means what is bad-natured, what is diseased, what is just wicked, just outright wicked. For instance, in Matthew chapter 5, verse 11, Jesus said in what we call the Sermon on the Mount, "Blessed are you when people insult you and persecute you and falsely say all kinds of bad-natured, diseased things, wicked things against you because of me." Poneros. A second type evil, kakos, not such as it ought to be in thinking, feelings, actions, and it can be troublesome. For instance, in Matthew's the 24th chapter and verse number 48, "But if that evil slave says in his heart, 'My master is not coming for a long time,' and he begins to beat his fellow servants and to eat and drink with drunkards." See, the kakos is where a person is not as they ought to be thinking. They're not where they should be feeling. An evil slave says in his heart, but it shouldn't be, "My master is not coming for a long time. Therefore, I can do whatever I want to." That's bad thinking. That's evil thinking. I can do feelings that aren't wholesome, that are against what the feelings and the expectations of my master is. I can perform actions that are inconsistent with the expectations of my master. And I can create a troublesome environment. Kakos is not as it ought to be. And the person is very much aware of that. Anomia. A is against, nomia is law. Without law, ignorant of law, contemptuous, and in violation of law. You hear people use the term, ignorance of the law is no excuse. These are not people who are ignorant in terms of they've never heard. They are ignorant in terms of they've never taken time to really learn the nuances of the law. Evil. For instance, in Matthew chapter 7, verse number 23, "And then will I declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness. You've decided to live life away from, without law. You've made a conscious decision not to learn what the expectations of the master really is. Because evil comes in different ways, individuals must pray for deliverance. See, when we look at the variety of Ponarius, Kakos, or Anomia, I think we must understand we must pray. We must pray and keep on praying that God delivers us from such evils. Matthew chapter 6, verse number 13. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Look at the text of Matthew chapter 10 and verse number 19. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what you shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what you shall speak. But when they deliver you up, what does that mean? When they deliver you with evil, ungodliness, no regard for the law of the Lord. When they deliver you into evil, when people do this, take no thought how or what you shall speak. Because when we're presented to evil, the Lord shall be given, or the Lord will give you what you need to respond in that same hour. Look at the text of Matthew chapter 27 and verse number 43. Jesus is on the Calvary's cross, and people are mocking and making fun of him. And listen at what is said. He trusted God. Let him deliver him now. Deliver him from what? See, the people who are mocking Jesus, they know what they're doing is evil. Let God deliver him from the evil that we've inundated him with. Nobody can deliver him from what we're doing. He said he was the Son of God. I bet you God can't deliver him from this evil. And this same Jesus, in that same hour, will lift up his eyes toward the heavens, and he will say to the Father, forgive them of this evil. For if they really, really, really knew who I am, I don't think they would respond this way. We ought to always pray to God that he delivers us from evil, because evil comes in so many different forms. And when people have made up in their hearts to perform evil, regardless of what type evil, whether it's Ponarius evil, Kakos evil, or Anoma evil, evil is a challenge. And the way we always meet the challenge of evil is by praying to the Father to deliver us from that evil. I'm looking forward to seeing you back in class again tomorrow. Don't be late and don't skip class. Enjoy the rest of your evening. God bless each of you.